Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to QuackShot Soaring Tunnel Doc. Last time around, we explored Duckberg and Mexico, and we managed to make quite a bit of progress in both areas. We not only got a note that will prove handy later in the game, but we also upgraded our plunger from a yellow one to a red one, which means we can now scale up walls. We did just that just before the end of the last video, and now, well, it's time to explore more of Duckberg here. So let's go ahead and do this. New enemy here, these little foghorns that shoot these little boom sounds at us. Go ahead and fill our health all the way to max here. Simply because we can. Go ahead and take this guy out so we can get some popcorn ammo. Little Mickey blip in the background there. And let's go ahead and drop all the way down so we can just go over here. Now we're gonna take a ride on some power lines. We will have to dodge some electricity, but this shouldn't be too hard. And I don't know why I jumped so late, but you kind of get the gist of what you need to do. Don't drop down there. You don't want to do that. Unless you want to. I wouldn't recommend it though. Yes, I got the jump right after like several practice attempts. That's great. Usually I jump too late and I get hit. Anyway, we finally meet Gyro Gearloose, and he has a new invention for us to try out. It's the bubblegum ammo. Whenever you use it, it lets us shoot bubblegum out of the gun. He will give us more whenever we run out, but as long as you conserve your ammo and use it wisely, you shouldn't have to return here for any reason. And we've got the bubblegum ammo, which makes this game a little easier in some aspects. You'll be using that almost as much as you would your plunger, at least for now. Now it's time to head back, but thankfully we don't have to avoid anything. You just take this thing all the way to the end. You don't have to worry about avoiding or jumping or doing anything. Just ride it all the way to the end. You'll automatically be taken back here. Alright, climb up that ladder, and now we should be able to get all the way back. Thankfully, getting back is easier than making our way to Gyro Gearloose in the first place. So with that going for us. Go ahead and refill that one hit that we lost. And finally, we're back at the beginning. That's a good thing. Now it's time to get back on the plane. There's nothing else to do in Duckberg, there's nothing else to do in Mexico, so Transylvania it is. We got a few new enemies in this area. The first one is these bats. Sometimes they'll show up when you least expect them to, so be on your guard. Tread carefully. Don't worry about the gaps with these rocks. They're always long enough for you to actually make them. This guy's got a 1-up. Might as well take it. And wow, that water is instant death. I'm amazed. I've never hit it before, so I honestly didn't know. Alright. Go ahead and let this bat fly by here. Alright, he's gone. At least this guy always gives us a 1-up whenever we hit him, so... With that, we got that going for us, which is nice. Yes, the plungers will do that whenever you hit a slow surface, so aim carefully. Yeah, I almost fell into that water again and trying to avoid that bat there. At least I saw those bats coming. And as soon as we find Dracula's famous castle in Transylvania, Donald Duck plants the flag and we continue on our merry way. We are now inside this castle now, and we got some blocks in our way. This ghost shows up, and we have to blow up the wall with the bubblegum ammo. He wants us to state our business. We're here for King Gruzy's treasure. And, well, Dracula has a treasure map in his castle. But of course, you're going to have to fight him for it. He disappears, but he keeps reappearing as an enemy, so... Can't believe that took 3 to get rid of all those blocks. That usually takes me 2. Slide past this guy. Do not destroy this wall. Use the plunger here instead. Makes it easier to get up here. You can do it with the wall destroyer, but it's a lot harder and your aim has to be like pretty much precise. Now we have to take out these barrels that are in our way, and the only way to do that is with, of course, the bubblegum gun. Now we can use the plunger to scale this wall. Slide under this guy. And inside these little coffins here are skeletons. Take them out with the bubblegum gun. Thankfully one of these will do it. I don't feel like taking out the rest of those barrels because some of them do have slimes in them. They got these skeletons here. And now we drop down this corridor to enter a little underwater section. I'm going to go down here. There are multiple paths here. This one is a little easier, obviously. Okay, hold on. I want to be sure. Okay, good. I want to be like right next to these things so I can jump over them without a hitch. And I really cut it close there. At least these things aren't instant death. I'd much rather take one hit than a zillion up there. There's a set of little ball and chain things that are very hard to get the timing down of and avoid. I don't want to hit this thing now. Good. Taking far less damage than I thought I would. That's nice. Get some more popcorn ammo, money, and of course refill that health completely. And we are now at the end of this little underwater segment. Finally. But it's not over yet because, well, we got more. We got a ghost in front of us. When he smiles, he's gonna turn around. You want to be ducking when he turns around so that way he doesn't see you. Alright. Go ahead and take this platform upwards. Yeah, if he sees you, he makes that sound and splits into like 9 ghosts, and you're pretty much gonna get hit at least once from those ghosts. And yes, he does return. But, well, we avoided him and his wrath, and so we're able to continue on. A few more ghosts that we have to dodge here. Go back to the bubble gun here. Take out these skeletons. Ghosts are indestructible as far as I know. Now for this part, you want to get the plunger and start scaling this wall right away. Because that happens. And you do not want to be crushed by that because it is instant death. Thankfully we got out of that. thankfully. Refill our bubblegum ammo. And we got this guy to deal with again. I'm gonna duck here so that way he doesn't see me. Good. You definitely don't want to do a slide when he's looking back either, because, well... Ah. Good. Okay. Now. Well, he saw us, but we were able to avoid the ghost, like, almost right away. And we got boss music. You know what that means? We're finally facing Count Dracula, so switch to the bubblegum gun. Get under this guy and shoot up. The bats move around differently. They do fly around near him. But they always return to him anyway. Just stay under him. When he stops and opens his cape, hold up, press fire, you should be good. As long as you take out like 2 of the 4 bats that are like directly above you, before you hit him, you should be good. The other 2 bats won't be able to hit you at all. And we got 1 hit left. There we go. Donald takes the real treasure map. So we didn't have the genuine one the entire time? Funny. Well, that door leads us out. And we're able to call the plane, which is a very good thing. And we have a load of new places to go. We have the Viking ship, we have Egypt, we have Maharaja, which is somewhere in India, and we have the South Pole. But which place are we going to choose first? Well, you're gonna have to wait until the next video to find out. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!